Hey, welcome to Common Comic Covers. This is a special one-shot, giant-size issue, John Byrne special.
I wanted to do a spit take, but I don't want to spit on my comic books.
I'm so excited to be doing this episode. I love the Talking Heads.
You've been working on that line for a while. I like that.
Yeah, just wondering how I was going to roll that out. Just kidding. That's David Byrne, his brother.
Now, yeah,
Um, yeah. Quite a talented family. No, we're going to look at just John Byrne. We did a few times ago. A few weeks ago, we did a Frank Miller one shot,
yeah,
and that was a blast. We just did 10 books by Frank Miller each. And I think we doubled up a few times. I am going to go on a limb.
yeah.
I don't think we're going to double up at all. Partly because Mr. John Byrne has over 1,000 comic books
Covers.
that he has been a part of. Covers, not all covers,
Oh, yeah, okay.
but I'm betting we're not going to double up. But we're going to just jump in. Andy, I don't know how you arranged yours. I arranged mine by oldest to newest, and these are not all of my John Byrne. That's impossible. But these are 10 that I
Yeah,
like, covers that I like or have some significance. So, Andy, opening words, opening thoughts. What do you have?
yeah. So I arranged mine in the like a little run he did, and
Okay, I
then
like that.
just kind of oldest to newest, except for I have like a slabbed one that isn't like not. I just put that at
Yeah,
the bottom.
this
So
sounds super consistent. I like it.
okay.
Okay, so do you want to do your little run first? Would that make more sense?
Oh no, no. We can
Okay.
go one by one because I think each
Okay.
one in the run deserves
Okay.
a
I'm going to
little.
start. I think
Yeah,
mine should
do it.
start.
Do it.
So, my first one is from 1975, giant size Dracula, five. Number five. Now,
Nice.
this is the only time I'm going to do this today. This is not a John Byrne cover. This is a Gil Kane cover,
Hmm.
but there's a backup story, and it is penciled by John Byrne. It is his first work at Marvel, right here.
That's cool.
So
Giant Size
significant.
Dracula
Yeah.
5.
Giant Size
Yeah.
Dracula, number five, Gil Kane, but John Byrne's very first work at Marvel. He'd done some other stuff before, not much. I mean, this is 1975, so this is super early Byrne. Inside backup story, it's a brand new backup story, penciled by John Byrne. All right, Andy,
Yeah.
what's your first one?
So like 3 years later, this is his first cover on X-Men.
Oh yeah. Oh my
So
gosh.
he started doing
That's in decent shape. Holy
oh yeah.
smokes.
Yeah, it's in really high grade. He started doing the covers on 13, but he started X-Men at 108. So
Okay.
I was gonna show 108, and I was like, oh, that's not him. That's not his cover. Um,
I really like that book.
yeah, this
Clean.
is great. I don't think it's a key, but this was in the collection I bought.
It's key to you.
I mean, it's a John Byrne key because John
Yeah.
Byrne is an epic
Yeah.
um X-Men writer and
Yeah.
artist. But
It's good.
okay, yeah, up
Okay.
to you. What you
My
got
next one.
next?
Another significant, a key John Byrne. This
Yeah.
is Fantastic Four 220. I love this cover. It is
Oh, that's a great cover.
reddish, red, and black. That's it. One
Yeah.
color. So this is his first work on Fantastic Four.
Wow.
So that legendary run, if you're watching this podcast, you know about John Byrne's Fantastic Four run. This is his first writing, and I know it's his first writing. I believe it's his first art.
Yeah.
Either way, it's the first of the long Fantastic Four run. Really cool cover. There's the group. Beautiful art. Seeing that
Yeah.
early John Byrne style. Definitely influenced by Jack Kirby, but
So
making it his own as well.
I started at 232. What number is that? 230?
This is 220.
220. So maybe he was just doing the covers, maybe, and then he started writing it too. Anyways,
Uh,
that was a long time
you
ago.
do yours. You do yours.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he wrote this, but go ahead.
Okay. So this is X-Men
I'll just
again,
interrupt.
114. This is a
Words and
really
pictures.
great. What's that?
Words and pictures.
Words and pictures. All right.
Oh
And
yeah, you've
yeah,
shown this one before. I
yeah,
love this cover.
yeah. This is a great one. So the everything in this cover, like everyone, so Phoenix, the Beast, and Charles think the rest of the X-Men are dead. So
Yeah.
this is their spirits behind them.
I mean, he captures how to tell a story in a cover.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I'm
love that.
going. I have a good run of this. I have yeah,
The
one
next
more
few.
in this run,
Okay.
and then
Okay. What year was that one from?
78. Yeah, that
Okay.
was just the
Okay.
next book, the next month.
Okay. Okay. My Fantastic Four is from 1980. Jumping up to 1983, and Andy, I'm so sorry. You might have to help me on this one. I am 90% sure it's a John Byrne cover, but I couldn't verify it. I
Mm.
looked on the comic book database. I looked at Key Collector. I looked at my comic shop. So weird enough. I guess you know what? I should have looked in the Overstreet. So I'll double check. But the thing, number one, I know
Oh,
John Byrne writes it.
I'm sure he did it all. Did he not
Um,
sign the cover somewhere?
I don't see it. I know it doesn't look like he does the interior art.
Oh,
Ron Wilson does the interior art. Um,
huh.
yeah, Ron Wilson's the penciler. So I don't know. I
Okay.
will check. I bet good old reliable Overstreet
Has the info.
probably
Yeah.
probably will tell me. Either way, I'm
Well,
glad I'm sharing this one. The first
I got
solo
I
thing.
got an overshoot right here. I'll look it up
Oh,
after
let's
I
do
show
it.
mine.
Okay. All right. I like it. While I'm doing my other one. Great.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. What do
So
you have?
I think
I
this
don't. What
is
are we on? What are we on? We're on.
number three. This is
This is
my
your
third
third
one.
one. Yeah.
So
Okay.
this is my favorite John Byrne cover, I think. I love this comic book for sentimental reasons. But this is
Yeah.
Sauron, the pterodactyl mutant
Yeah.
in the background. I think he's mind controlling Wolverine here, and Colossus and Nightcrawler are trying
How
to.
great are these?
And this is
How many did he
Storm.
do? Him and Claremont.
Oh, I don't know. It was a lot.
A lot. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So that was the next one. That was 115. So the first three covers he did were bangers. They're just awesome. All right,
Yeah.
now I'm gonna
I
look
think.
up the thing number one while you show
Yeah,
me
you're
yours.
good. I'll go really slow. Well, speaking of Canada, um, John Byrne
Wolverine. Yeah.
is Canadian, as are Canada's first superheroes, Alpha Flight. They're not a
Yeah. Okay.
superhero.
There you go.
Interestingly enough, a couple of years ago, I was watching a documentary on Canadian comic books and Canadian comic book heroes. And the sentiment in this doc, I don't know what the truth is, but not all of Canada loves Alpha Flight. They didn't. They felt they were a little too Americanized, but I don't get it because John Byrne wrote it and
Yeah.
drew
Yeah.
it, and he's Canadian. So Alpha Flight number one. Andy, I know you have a beautiful Alpha Flight number one CPV
Yeah. I do. Yeah. It's
graded. I believe
for
it's for sale
sale.
right now on eBay. So
Yeah.
that's my number. I think we're on number four. Yeah, number four. All
Yeah. I
right,
think
what did you
it's
find?
it doesn't have the information.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Well,
Yeah. Note art to. Oh yeah. No, he did the cover. C1.
okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cover on one.
Awesome.
Yep.
Love it. Okay. What is your next one? Thanks for looking that
Okay.
up.
So
And
it's
can I just shout out Overstreet
yeah.
is still so you have to still have an Overstreet, and I love that.
Yeah, I wonder what their online because they did Overstreet online. I think they, but I haven't.
Oh, okay.
It
I don't know.
launched and then I haven't heard anything about it since.
Okay.
So
I just picked up two brand new Overstreets, or old last year's version, and then 2 years
oh
ago for free at the comic book shop.
yeah,
He's
great.
like, we can't sell them. I was like, great, I'll take them.
Oh yeah, that's kind of the way of it, I guess. A lot of
I
people
mean, they're
don't.
not. Yeah, okay. I won't have any of this year's books in there. Oh well, I'm not
Yeah,
buying any of the books this year. All right, what do you
but
got?
the articles are great.
Oh, they're awesome.
So this is X-Men 133. This is an awesome John Byrne
Yeah,
cover. This is Wolverine's first solo story in the X book, or first solo story. I have this as a 9.4 plus. This is a
and
high super high grade.
you've read all those books too.
Yeah, so I mean I've read them in the black and white
Yeah, yeah.
essentials. Yeah.
You still read them. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I have not read volume two. I really want to join. I was like, I gotta read this, but then I just it's still sitting next to my bed, but
So much to read.
I know.
I've shared this one before. 1984, Captain America 290. Such a cool
That's
cover.
yeah, that's great.
Awkward silence. There it is.
Yeah. No, I don't think there's
Um,
any we're not gonna have any overlap.
no, I think we're good. Well, I
Yeah.
have zero. I have zero X-Men. So, and I'm yeah, we got a few more to go, but I think we're gonna be okay. What's
I
your next
think
one?
I think my latest one is 1985. So this is from 1980. This is a classic
Oh
pose, classic cover.
man, you pulled out some good X-Men books.
Yeah. Yeah, this run of X-Men is just so good.
What number
Is
was that one?
133. I'm sorry,
133.
136. That was three
136.
after the last one I showed.
Okay. Okay. My next one, 1984, G.I. Joe number 20. Look at that.
He did G.I. Joe number 20. I didn't know.
G.I. Joe. I think he did two G.I. Joe books. Clutch goes home the hard way. It's Clutch falling from the sky.
That's fun.
Really cool angle.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, just a cool book. Cool colors, cool drawing. Yeah, it's a really cool book. Had it for a while. Okay, G.I.
Yeah.
Joe number 20.
That's
Okay, keep it
cool.
rolling. Keep it
All
rolling.
right. And then this is number X-Men number 137.
Okay.
It's just fantastic. This is the death of Phoenix, um, or
Yeah.
Jean Grey or whatever.
Yeah.
This is a really great. It's a really cool cover, except for the whole huge Toys R Us advertisement.
It's dumb.
Oh, I'm almost done
Okay.
with X-Men though.
Okay. No, I'm loving it. I mean, those are great books. My next one, 1984, Power Man and Iron Fist number 104. How sick is that?
That's a great cover.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
And there is a Daughters of the Dragon appearance in this. And Andy, even
Uh-huh.
better, it's super beat up. Look at there. Boom.
Oh, it's a Mark Jeweler. There you
Mark
go.
Jeweler. Mark, I mean, this book is probably worth tens and
20,
tens of cents.
30.
Uh, yeah, I mean, it's a I don't know, 3.0, 4.0. I don't care. I'm not
Yeah.
selling it. I paid $1 for it probably. And I love like that's Power Man and Iron Fist on the cover, like with the
They're
half their
getting
faces melted off.
nuked. Yeah.
Yeah. So cool. Doomsday.
That's cool.
Okay.
Okay, this is my last X-Men book. This is
Yes, of
super
course.
classic.
Yep. Love it.
Um X-Men 141.
Those
No,
are
I'm sorry.
beautiful
The
books.
Uncanny X-Men. This is begins the
Yep.
Uncanny X-Men.
Okay.
It's 141.
Okay.
So it's a cool. They did a movie, kind of future past stuff. But I remember reading this, and it's such a good story.
That's cool.
Um, yeah,
Okay.
and
I like it. This is good. Rapid fire, man.
yeah, let's do it.
1985, and I've shared this one before too, but it's a great negative space book. Fantastic Four 276.
Mm,
Yeah, we've seen that one. He's done he did quite a few negative space black and whites right around this time. Some Spider-Mans, and anyway, there you go.
okay.
There's that one. What do you got?
Alpha Flight number 3. That's a
Speaking
negative
of
space.
speaking of black and white negative
Like
space,
the negative
there,
space. Yeah,
there we go. It's like we planned it
yeah.
and we didn't.
It didn't. This is a cool one.
Yeah,
Um,
that is really cool.
yeah, newsstand, which is cool.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's in pretty good shape. Okay, two left.
Okay.
What do you got?
Two left. I have Avengers West Coast, number 46, first appearance of the Great Lakes Avengers.
Oh,
So good. I mean, underrated team. And
and
eventually, actually, Squirrel Girl would join
right.
the Great
You told
Lakes
me that.
Avengers. So fun book. Boom.
Yeah,
There you go.
I actually have that book. I recently found it. I was like, oh, this is a book.
Yeah, and it was way overpriced like the last 4 or 5 years, but now it's back down to earth. So
Hmm.
grab it. It's a fun book and it's a burn cover.
Yeah.
And if you like wonky, weird superheroes and teams,
Yeah,
you would like the and they have a few other series that are kind of fun that came out a few
Great
years
Lakes
later.
Avengers.
Yeah.
So this is a super underrated series. The number one cover gets all the love. But John Byrne did the cover to number three of the Web of
Oh,
Spider-Man.
that's
And
great.
that is a great, it's the Vulture.
Yeah. Wow.
It is
You
a
know,
cool cover.
I've been thinking I want to grab like a good chunk of that run and the Peter Parker Spectacular run.
Yeah,
Those are
yeah.
they're fun. I think we've talked about that. Okay, my
They're
last one, and
yeah.
this one I picked. It was a little seasonal. I had to do a She-Hulk. It was
Mm,
more a matter of which one. They're all really kind of cool covers, different for different reasons. But this is number 8 from 1989. 'Tis the season, so had to put old Jolly. This man is Nick St. Christopher, jolly
nice.
old Nick St. Christopher. But yeah, Jen Walters is there. Have you? I don't know if you've read this series. It's
No.
yeah. I mean, it's a little. It's a fun series. It's not. I mean, yeah. Anyway, there's some things that are like, yeah, it's 2024. Let's adjust a little bit. But
Mm,
how he wrote it and how he drew it, and like this is the first time in comic books where the character talks to the reader. So that happens quite a bit in here in
yeah,
this series, but a really fun series. And actually, I have read this. It's a great story.
that's cool.
Okay, last one, Andy.
Last one, and this is my this is my other favorite, I guess. This is the Web of Spider-Man
Oh
number
yeah,
4.
yeah, yeah.
So
It's a great
um
book.
this is the you could own this book for the low price of 7.99. This is the single highest graded Canadian price variant of this book. So
Man, you
but
heard
yeah,
it,
it's great.
Andy. Andy, if I buy it tonight, can I get it in time for Christmas?
Yes,
Okay, you heard that, folks. Not sure when this episode's coming out, but
it's gonna
Andy
come out on Christmas
will
Day.
perfect. Merry Christmas. Sorry, too late, but you should buy it for somebody. Buy it for yourself. It's Christmas.
Yeah.
Andy, thank you. That was fun. Thanks for joining us on this John Byrne giant sized, super special one shot.
Yeah. Okay. And as Ringo Starr says, peace, love, peace, love.